Hello all. How's everyone doing tonight? I just got back home after running errands today. Nice and relaxed. Everyone's calmed down. Everyone's relaxing and chilling. And Sundays usually will do that. It just seems like it's much more calm on Sunday. I came home to a package. And I figured we could open this package and see what's in it together. As you saw, I already freshened up our room, brought our room to life with a wonderful fragrance. Luxury room fragrance, sweet lavender from Smell Too Good Fragrances. Also, if you enjoy our content, please hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. Stay up to date on all our content whenever we upload. Want to support our channel? Check out NappsandNurture's coffee, Nutra Coffee, Jamaican Blueberry Cobbler. A super smooth, velvety, this coffee is bold but not too bitter. Smooth, very aromatic, has a slight sweetness to it from the blueberry, and is super pleasant. When you place your order, you'll receive a NappsandNurture's wristband as well as a business card with some of our information. You can pick up a bag of our coffee from NappsandNurture.com. NappsandNurture.com. I figured today we'll go ahead and do this unboxing and just see what the package is. This particular package is from a company called Astrid Nyx. When opening the package, I was met with this card. Has their logo on the front. Very nice, simple layout with the logo. Easy to recognize and remember. And some information. Artisan crafted botanical perfumes made and hand poured in small batches in the Pacific Northwest. And it has their Etsy shop on here as well. Astrid Nyx Perfume. As well as their email, astridnyxperfume@gmail.com. I spoke with our producers, and momentarily they'll allow us to use color for this particular part here. This card here was also located in there. Very beautiful presentation on that. Just beautiful. As well as some information on the front as well. Their website as well as their email. Artisan Botanical Perfumes. That's just gorgeous. There were a few cards located here as well. I believe these are test strips, as well as some note cards to showcase what notes are in the fragrances. I believe these first two are just test strips, and the last two are note cards explaining what are the main notes that are located in the fragrance. This is for Tiger Lily, and this one is for Ciel. Well as another card with our fragrances attached to them. So I want to say that these samples are either 2 or 3 ml. First one we're going to try out is Tiger Lily. Spray this on hand. And we'll spray Ciel on this hand. The notes for Tiger Lily is sweet lemon cream, Egyptian neroli, and Hawaiian sandalwood. Oh yeah, that is so good. That's really good. I like that. That lemon comes in and it is creamy. It's a creamier lemon. It's not as tangy and as tart and sort of in your face as some lemon notes can be. This one is like I said, it's very creamy, almost like a lemon and powdered sugar kind of a vibe. Like it's really sweet and sugary, but it's sort of toned down. It's not real tart. You get that neroli, you get that musky, neroli floral sort of a vibe, that orange floral kind of vibe. That was really nice. And on most sandalwoods, I've never been really able to pick up on sandalwood. It's just one of those components that usually meshes really well with whatever note that you have with it. I can kind of catch some of it, but sandalwood was always one of those things that I could barely catch on to. This smells really good. It's sweet, it's musky, it's light so far as how bold it is, but it's kind of got like a darker tone to it. Not necessarily too dark, but it's just more so a bit more sensual than I was expecting for a sweet lemon cream. This one's a little bit more sensual, a little bit more mature the way it smells. It's a sugary vibe to it, but it isn't too much. It isn't overly sweet where it's off-putting. It's just the right amount, and it's really well balanced, and everything is kind of light, but it comes together and it still has a nice amount of strength to it in the way that it comes off. Just very pleasant scent. Like I said, you get the light orange floral from the neroli. You get a nice creamy and sweet, kind of tart, but not too much lemon, and that's really pleasant as well. You get some muskiness comes in there and tie both of those together, as well as the sandalwood, and it's a super pleasant fragrance. Spray that one more time, and out of the gate, that lemon comes out and is really, really tart and bright when it first comes out, and then it tones down, and a sugary kind of vibe, creamy vibe kicks up a little bit more as it calms down. Very nice fragrance. I can see that working in the daytime in the fall, nighttime in the summer. Very pleasant fragrance, and I can also see this in the spring as well. Next one is Ciel. Okay. Let me try this one. Fresh. What I'm getting... The notes for this is bergamot, white rose, and Hawaiian sandalwood. What I'm getting though, honestly, it's a note in here that's overpowering everything. And it smells like a cinnamon bark. Yeah, I'm picking up on cinnamon bark, and cinnamon bark is loud. If you use that in any fragrance, it's going to overpower it, and that's what I'm picking up on, or that's what it smells like. I don't know if these three combination of notes produces that scent, but that's what this smells like. I get a little bit of a woodiness, but this smells like cinnamon bark. Yeah, that's all I'm picking up on, so far as right out of the gate in the first impressions. I'll allow this one to dry down on me a little bit more and see if it'll calm down and turn into something different. Will it transition it a little bit on me? Right now, all I get is cinnamon bark. And I was never a fan of it. It doesn't smell bad, but it's so strong. It's not like that dry, dusty cinnamon type of note. It's more of like almost like a medicinal cinnamon. The way it smells and the way it comes off, it almost smells slightly medicinal. Yeah, that one I'm not a fan of, but I want to sit with it a little bit longer, give it a little bit more time, and spend a little more time with it. I get a little bit of freshness, but that doesn't smell the way I was expecting it. I get just mainly cinnamon bark when I smell this. But like I said, we'll spend a little bit more time with it. This here is also the note card for that fragrance. Powdery floral, citrus, white rose, peach, precious woods, and vanilla. I get none of those. I don't get any peach. I don't get any white rose. I don't get any vanilla. It's not really powdery. it just smells like cinnamon. Okay, so I actually spent a little bit more time with Ciel. I was pronouncing it Ciel. It's Ciel, and I was picking up on like a cinnamon kind of vibe. But what I wasn't realizing is what was happening is the citruses in here were just a bit darker and way more pungent, less sweet and more tart and very like just heavy hitting. So it came off almost cinnamon-like to me. And as I let it dry down and rest, it becomes more pine kind of a vibe. And then that citrus kind of comes in a little bit more, and it just comes off like a really dark and really resinous citrus. And it becomes a little bit more enjoyable. It softens up a lot more, and it just becomes like this really smooth, creamy, slightly sweet, it has a faint citrus vibe to it, but it's just and just a little bit of a spice, almost like there's a tonka, something like that, that comes up in the dry down versus that that vibe I was getting in the beginning. Like I said, in the beginning, it just comes off like super pungent, super powerful, and bold, and just like harsh. And I guess the way that it mixes, it reminds me of a cinnamon bark. I had a cinnamon bark oil years ago, and it didn't stink. I just really didn't like it. I didn't like how pungent and strong and overpowering it was. So that's what I was picking up on. I was picking up on that, and there's certain citruses and things like that in it that is just really pungent. It's more so of a dark, strong, bold, pungent citrus mixed with the other notes and other aspects of it, and that's what was creating that sort of vibe for me. So I do apologize. I didn't want to mislead anyone on the perception and, you know, my first impressions on that scent. What I like is the priority to utilize natural ingredients that may be native to this perfumer. I love the fact that they utilize that and try their best to create something that is as natural and as pure as possible. It smells absolutely. This one smells absolutely amazing. The tiger lily smells really good. I love, like I said, that musky, powdery, sort of sweet, slightly tart, floral sort of vibe. I really like that. I have to spend a little bit more time with the second fragrance, but overall, I like it. I like what they got going on. They have a few fragrances. I think they have like maybe 2 or 3 fragrances listed on their Etsy site. I'll drop the link in the description, but you guys can head over there and check out their site. And once again, that is Astrid Nyx. I appreciate you guys tuning in and checking out the video. This broadcast is brought to you guys by FCN, Fragrance Community Network. Everything fragrance related. Until next time, guys. Have a good one.
The way you sip your